interesting situation we've got here with Tyson Fury ahead of this Deontay Wilder rematch scheduled for October the 9th. Mind you, October the 9th is just about 7 weeks away, if that. About 7 weeks away. That's around the corner. Prior to Tyson allegedly coming out with C19, we still had a number of people, Eddie Hearn for one. People felt the fight was not going to take place on the first announced date. What was that? July 24th or whatever. This was based on a variety of reasons. They all had their different reasons, be it the date being too soon, the July 24th date being too soon, be it Tyson Fury's history, be it whatever. Just a number of people felt the fight was not going to take place on July 24th. And then fast forward to Fury allegedly coming down with the phantom C19 diagnosis. That just further compounds the situation. The louder group out of the crowd of people thinking the fight's not going to take place now are the ones who say they feel Tyson Fury might do his whole retirement act again, given the fact that after the Klitschko fight he done a runner. Well, back then the reason he did a runner, I don't think it was ducking Klitschko. It was a number of reasons. Well, the Klitschko fight was called off for ticket sales, just like the Wilder fight. they were struggling to sell tickets back then, just like they are now with Wilder. But that's a different story. But the real reason he did a runner back then was because he failed his PED test, which was covered up, and later on he tried to turn it into some sort of Tony Montana situation, which that's not what he was on. He failed for nandrolone, not class A. So yeah, he tried to cover it up as some Tony Montana thing, and later on tried to make it some wild boar thing, but nah, not really, it's nandrolone. Anyways, that's why he left boxing. That's the main reason why he left back then. But the bottom line is, he won the belts of Klitschko, he never defended them, and then he disappeared. People were thinking he was going to do the same thing again regardless. A lot of people didn't think he was going to fight AJ, which he ended up not fighting AJ.
The biggest fight in British boxing history has just been agreed. Get up there, my boy! This fight's a 100% on. August 14th, 2021, summertime. All eyes of the world will be on the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And I cannot wait, repeat, cannot wait to smash Anthony Joshua. I will sign here as a man. Wilder, contract signed, you're getting smashed.
And when the Wilder fight was announced, they also didn't think he was going to fight Wilder either, which he did not fight Wilder on July 24th. The fight's been moved to October the 9th. I can't say I blame the doubters either. The last time he won the belt, he disappeared. He did not defend the titles, and they felt this time he won it off Wilder, he was going to do the same thing, and so far they've been on points. He did not fight AJ, did not have the tune-up fight in December, he did not fight Wilder on July 24th, and October the 9th, what's going to happen there? But now the main thing that people are hanging their hats on is the situation with his daughter. Tyson Fury just recently had a daughter, I think last week or so, and she's having some health complications, allegedly. Actually, I don't think that's alleged. I think that's actually a fact. It's actually the daughter's having health complications. So, yeah, the Wilder fight just being 7 weeks away, is his mind really gonna be? When is he supposed to go to training camp? It's supposed to go back to America, I'm assuming, in a week or so. So I don't know, is he not supposed to be in training camp now in the UK? He was supposed to have a month in the UK and a month in America, if I remember correctly. So now with the situation with his daughter, is he even training? Most likely not. Thankfully though, the situation with his daughter seems to be improving, which is good news. But is his mind gonna be focused on Deontay Wilder? Has he even thought about Deontay Wilder for the past week? Probably not. And with 7 weeks away, I don't think that's ideal. Given any normal circumstance, that's not ideal. And to add Tyson Fury to the equation, yeah, this guy's he might have to pull out again. The fight might have to get rescheduled again. That'll be interesting to try to do that again. What will happen with Dillian Whyte? With Dillian Whyte and the WBC and the mandatory? What's gonna happen with that? Are they gonna say they're still gonna wait for Wilder and Fury to fight again to announce the mandatory? Is that what's gonna happen? That would send the boxing fans into uproar again. Well, the pro. It's not even a pro Dillian Whyte, or it's a pro boxing thing with the WBC and the mandatory position at heavyweight. It's a pro boxing thing. It's not about Dillian Whyte. He deserves a shot, even if you're a fan of him, you're not a fan of him, you just have to. He deserves a shot more than anybody. So yeah, so if the WBC tries to play along with some rescheduling, surely they would have to strip him this time. He's had far too long with the belt without defending it. But we'll see. I wouldn't be shocked if they don't do anything. It doesn't matter if it's going through personal issues. Every boxer goes through personal stuff. You gotta defend your belt, man. You gotta defend your belt. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think. Is this fight taking place? What's going on? What's happening? Is Fury gonna do his Fury thing, or are they moving the fight? Has Fury retired? Is Fury gonna fight again? What's happening here? Are we gonna have Wilder Whyte for the WBC belt? Let me know. And who's if Wilder and Whyte, this is just unrelated, but if Wilder and Whyte were to fight, who's actually gonna be the A side there? Does that depend on the country the fight's taking place at, or is that just, yeah? How does that go? Is it Whyte Wilder? Or is it Wilder Whyte? Because Wilder is the former champ, so I guess it's gonna be Wilder Whyte. But Whyte is the interim champion, so actually, yeah, it would be Whyte Wilder, because Whyte would be the champion. Yeah, that is it. Whyte Wilder. Anyways,
4-mile run there with my dad in the park here in Liverpool. Hope with the God that the baby gets out of hospital on Wednesday and I can start training for the big dosser, Deontay Wilder, which gives him about 7.5 weeks, which is plenty of time for a mug like that.
During the recording of this video, Tyson Fury appeared alongside his father, Big John. And he says he's about to, well, the daughter's about to come out of hospital on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. Which is good news, as I said earlier. And he said 7 weeks is more than enough time for him to train ahead of the Wilder fight. Well, you saw the video, you saw what it said. But, you know, the skeptical ones, as I said, the skepticism isn't solely based off the situation with the daughter. It's based off Tyson himself. So Tyson coming out and saying, oh, the fight's taking place. We've seen that before. We've heard that before. I don't really think this little video he puts out with John changes things much. It really doesn't change things much, because he's still going through a stressful time with the daughter and his family. Fingers crossed though, fingers crossed. That is good news, hearing him saying he's about to start training and whatnot. I guess it's just a slight change of plans. He's just probably gonna have to do the majority of the camp in the UK. Is Sugar Hill gonna get flown in? What's gonna happen there? To the ones that feel Tyson's never gonna defend this belt, what does this video mean to you? Is it really about to start training camp for the Wilder fight, or is this just a smoke screen? Let me know. Leave it all down in the comment section. And yeah, subscribe if you're new around here. Give me that like as usual. It's very important. I need those likes. And notification bell, have that on so you know exactly what's going on up here. The Twitter's !UK. I'm out.